I wasted so many years trying different methods on how to lose weight. I've tried the military diet, keto diet, all that, right? And I thought, yes, I'm finally going to lose weight. None of those stuff worked until I started implementing these three techniques into my daily life. And after that, it was so easy to lose weight. Like, it was basically impossible for me not to lose weight, right? So if you've been trying, looking all over the internet for years and years and years on how to lose weight, just watch this video, finish the whole video, and you're going to see that if you just implement these three things into your life, losing weight is going to be one of the easiest things you ever do in your whole life, right? So the first thing is that you need to be eating high protein meals. Okay? So for those of you that don't know what proteins are, it's like eggs, it's your fish, it's your meats, your nuts, things like that. So why should we be eating high protein meals? The first thing protein does is that it protects your muscles. So when you're losing weight and you're losing body fat too, you don't end up losing the muscle mass you have when you eat lots of protein, right? So you end up keeping that muscle mass. And what that does is that it prevents us from having that it prevents us from having that skinny look where you just look more weird, right? So if you want to look lean and in shape too, you need to ensure you're keeping that muscle mass on you, right? So eating lots of protein does that. The next thing is that proteins are not calorie dense. So what that means is that you can eat a large amount of protein foods and they don't have crazy calories in them. Obviously some of them do, just like everything else in life, some of them do, but majority of them don't. Like you can have 6 eggs for breakfast. That's like 400 calories, right? And that's gonna keep you full for such a long time. So proteins is really a smart way of losing weight because you can really figure out, you can have so much food, you can tailor a diet that doesn't have too many calories, and you're going to be able to lose weight, right? And the third thing is that proteins keep you full for longer, right? So when we're trying to lose weight, yeah, you can lose weight eating pizza and all that, but we're trying to lose weight the easiest way possible, right? And when we're having stuff like pizza or bread and stuff, they don't really fill you up and they don't keep you full for a very long time. Yeah, they do the job. You're not hungry, but you tend to see that after you eat those foods, a few hours later you're starving, right? So what protein does is that you eat the foods and you feel like you don't need to eat that much for the rest of the day. Like you just have a full feeling in your stomach, right? So when you do that, you're going to feel full for such a long time. So the goal should be to eat 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal, every meal, right? 3 to 4 meals, 2 to 3 meals a day, right? So once you achieve that goal, you're gonna be safe. You're gonna be hitting your protein goal, and you're gonna see that it's so much easier to lose weight when you start incorporating more protein into your diet. Keeps you full for longer. It gives you that nice physique, nice lean physique, and it protects your muscles. So the next thing is that you need to be doing cardio every single day. And I know most of you hear cardio and you're like, no, like I hate cardio so much. But trust me, this type of cardio I'm about to explain, the cardio that anyone can do, it's so easy. You don't get sore after, and it's just perfect. And that's getting 10,000 steps a day, right? So the reason I like this number 10,000 steps is that for most people, that's around 500 calories you burn when you walk 10,000 steps. And that's insane just from doing walking, right? So, what I would used to do when I was a bit bigger, I would just take my headphones, take my earplugs, just put on a nice podcast, and just walk around the city, right? So, I got to experience my city. I got to get my steps in too. And I got to clear my head too. And I would always come back feeling great, positive. And my body was never sore after because I got my 500 calories in steps. I came back and I was just felt like I didn't even do anything, right? So if you want to lose weight, getting 10k calories, 10k steps, I think that's the best thing you should do, right? I think out of everything on the list, I think this is literally the easiest thing to do because it is so easy to get steps when you're intentional about it. So for I know some of you guys are busy, you work a 9 to 5, can't really just be walking around the whole day, but if you live in a bustling city, I suggest just take public transport because you walk so many steps when you just take public transport. So right now I take public transport to work, and Just from going to work and coming back, which I have to do every single day, just from doing that, I burn about I walk about 8,000 steps already just from going to work and coming back. So I have from 5 until I go to bed to get all the other steps I have. And sometimes that's when my day only begins. So then I still go out in the city, do stuff with my family and friends, and then I burn another like 10,000 steps, right? So you just need to ensure that you're getting those 10,000 steps every single day. Once you start getting this, you constantly hitting it every day. It's no longer going to feel like it's a chore. It's no longer going to feel like you're actually doing anything. It's just going to be part of your life. So that's why you see that many people in Europe, because most of them take public transport everywhere, you see that they're more in shape than those in America, because Americans mainly take car. And I'm not sure, it's not the same in every state, obviously, but I'm just speaking about the majority, right? So just incorporate 10,000 steps into your life, and trust me, it's going to be so easy to lose weight. So if you're eating the high protein, you're doing the 10,000 steps, I promise you now it's going to be harder for you to gain weight than to actually lose weight, right? So the next thing is that no snacks in your house and no delivery apps on your phone, right? And the reason I do this is because if there's no temptation, you're not going to be tempted, right? So if it's late at night and you know you have a full bag of sweets downstairs and you're starving, you're really hungry, you're obviously, yes, you're going to go eat the sweets, right? But if there's no sweets there and you're craving sweets, you're not going to get sweets, so you're not going to eat the sweets, so you're not going to gain the weight. Okay? So when we have these types of foods in our house, it's so easy for us to just go on and binge eat, right? So we need to take out that elimination. Like we need to eliminate the temptation as a whole. Because if you really had the willpower not to eat those sweets, eat those snacks, you wouldn't be watching this whole video right now, right? So obviously your willpower isn't there right now to stop eating snacks. So just get rid of every single one of the snacks. Like try it for a month and see. If it doesn't help and you're still snacking, then maybe weight loss isn't for you. But just get rid of every single snacks. Like no exceptions. Like doesn't matter if you got it on holiday or anything. Like you take one day, just finish all the snacks. If you can't finish it, you throw it away. Let it be the last day you snack for a bit. And you just throw it all out. And trust me, I did this and it worked. And yes, I got tempted to eat the snacks, but if it's 12 a.m. and I don't have any snacks around, I'm probably not gonna go out and get snacks. And that's why it's also important you delete the delivery app from your phone, so you can't just order snacks too, right? So you delete that. If it's 12 a.m., I can't just go get snacks because I'm already in bed. So I just sleep and I haven't eaten, and then I wake up in the morning and the temptation's gone, right? So get rid of every single snack inside your house. It's not worth it. So before we go on, if you've been trying to lose weight, you don't actually really know what to do, you don't know what exercises to do, click the first link in the bio. There's a course. The prices are going to go up next week. But if you get it right now, it's going to give you a step-by-step guide on exactly how to lose weight. And this is going to change your life. I've got plenty of videos where I explain how losing weight changes your life. So if you want to change your life, just click the first link in the bio, get the course, watch the videos, and you're gonna change your life. You're gonna be a completely different person. And before the video's done, I have one more secret thing, and is that most of the time when you're hungry, you're actually extremely thirsty, right? So when you get that hungry feeling, just drink a few cups of water, and the feeling will be gone. That's the last secret I'll give you in this video, and I actually found it out by accident. So one day I was really hungry, and I was about to cook myself something, and I just drank maybe 3 cups of water and I was full. So our brains, I don't think I searched into it a bit. Our brains can't really tell the difference between hunger and thirstiness, right? So whenever you just have that hungry feeling and you feel like munching on something, just drink some water and you'll be good, okay? So that's the last tip. So if you incorporate all these tips into your life, trust me, losing weight will be the easiest thing you ever do in your life, right? Obviously, yeah, calories in and calories out, you do all that. If you just implement every single one of these tips into your life, you're going to lose weight. Thanks.